Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Sidequest Gaming, where we look at both old and new games to try and find some of those little hidden gems that you might want to give a crack and add to your wish list. Today we're going to look at a title named Hook, which is an interesting little minimalist puzzler that was developed by Rainbow Train by a single person, I think it's Masej Targoni. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that right, but there'll be a link in the description below to this game if you like it. It's really quite a chill and minimalist one. We're going to give it about half an hour today, and as always I'm going to wrap up with my thoughts and my feelings about the game. So this is Hook. This is the opening screen. This is really the first level, and as we can see, we click here on this circle. Really satisfying sound, nice little music in the background, really peaceful, and you can see it's kind of teaching us in a really elegant way the mechanics of the game. So level 3, yep, cool. We can get rid of these little lines by clicking on the circles. 4. And now we can see the complexity moves up. If I pull this one, it's going to hit here. This one obviously is fine, but that'll hit and it won't work. So we do it that way, that way. And I really love the kind of little intuitive way that it's teaching us the mechanics it wants us to be familiar with for the game. And it's just quite a peaceful little process here. So I'm just going to move through some of these puzzles and let the music let this be a bit more of a soothing game. This one's taught us 2. I love the simplicity of the design. Oh, I missed that connected there. Fortunately it worked. It's quite interesting what this does with your brain too. The simplicity of the design is just really, really relaxing to look at. Unlike some puzzles that, can really hurt your head a little bit. Even when this gets quite challenging, it's in a enjoyable way. Okay. Should be fine. I think we want this one. Whoops. And so that's what happens that's all that happens if you miss one, so. There we go. So it's teaching us a new mechanic. Start simply, one that ticks a whole lot at once. Okay, so you can see how the complexity is starting to increase somewhat. So we want that one first. Yep. Okay. So this one has to come out. Yep. This one has to come out. Then we want this one and that one, so yes. Okay. This one should be fine. This one. This one. Okay, nice. But you can see very quickly the complexity started to increase, and now we have a bit of choice that we can bring in. So there, there, there. Okay. We want that one. So we basically want both of these off first. Yep. 20. What are we doing here? We need this one out. So let's just do that. And we want that one out. And then we probably just want both, right? No, we don't, because we need that one first, so. Done. Okay, 21. I like how this is represented, that we're in like the 20s here. 1, 2. I think that's what that represents. I only saw it being 1 before, earlier. Let's turn that off like that. And then, no, that's not going to work for us. We're going to want... what will that do? Yep. And then there, and then there. Okay, now we want... let's try that. Okay, got it. So this one needs to go first, followed by that one, so I think that'll, yep, that'll do it. And now we can get both the other two in one hit, I reckon. There we go. Looks like a sword. Okay. Wanting this one out first, so that's that route. And we don't want this one to do anything. I don't think that'll go across there. I think that just kind of crosses over. Yep. And so now we want to get that one. Yeah, there we go. Okay, what are we doing here? This one needs to go, this one needs to go. We've got two different buttons, so... yeah, that one should... yep, cool, that one worked. This one... I think we need to do it like that, yep. Now, we can get the other one out. Perfect. And now we just need to finish this little loop off. Done. 26. Okay, what do we got going here? This one needs to go. So that has to go like that. And we don't want that, that's okay. And these two need to go, so that needs to be like that. Yep, let's see what that does. Nice. That should get... ooh. How do I get... has to be there. I think it needs to go like... yeah, like that. Cool, to get that one. This one's going to have to probably do the reverse. Yep. There we go. Nice. Okay, now we can just start chipping off the rest. So, yep, it needs to do this kind of big stepped up one to get that one. And then we've just got to go like this. And same goes for this guy. Done. Okay, 27. Looks like we have to kind of map out the whole way to get there, to get that guy out. And then it looks like it'll just be the reverse, right? Gotcha. 28. Okay, this guy's got to be... oh. Right. So... these now can connect multiple things. And we want that one out, but we don't want this one. So we need it to be like that and like that. Yeah, now we can have it do both. Cool. See what I mean by just really simply and passively introduces you to these different mechanics, which this is far more complex than what we started with only 5-10 minutes ago. This one here need to go first. So that, we'll get that one. We don't want it to go across here. We do want it to go there, but we don't want it to grab that one. So, perfect. Now we can get that one gone. We can get that one gone, but we don't want that one yet. So that's still good. And now we can finish it off. 30. Maybe it's not 3 dots for that. We'll see in a minute. Okay. This one first. Yep. Then this one. Then this one. 31. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure what they are. Oh, maybe they're lives. I've died twice. I've had 1 life, then I mucked it up once, so that's the second one. Maybe that's what that represents. Tries rather than lives. Okay. So this one here looks like he's the first one that needs to go. Nice. Then I would say this one. Okay. This one. This one. Yep. Okay, so we've got to get that out, so that needs to be... Yep. Okay, nice. Done. 32. Oh, okay. Well, is that going to work, or is that just going to... Are they all going to hit each other? Let's see. Nope, because they're going at the same time. They're alright. But if this goes at different times, then so it needs to all go at once. Yep. Cool. New mechanic, right? Some of these going to require the same timing to get out. Okay, so where does that sit? This one and this one need to come out first, and this one. And this one. Lots to come out first. Well, let's just do that. That one can come out. Yep. And then... Okay, cool. Will that one do anything bad? No. Cool. Okay. So it didn't actually use that mechanic of them going at the same time for that particular round. Ooh, we got a Wi-Fi symbol. So if we click this, it'll do there and there, I imagine. So what do we want to have happen? We want it to be that one out first. And then this looks like one of those ones that has to go at the same time, right? So, yep, nice. 35. Okay, Wi-Fi symbol. Oh, different Wi-Fi symbols, so we can do different ones. So we want this flat one out first. And then we're going to want that one. Then we want... Obviously that one, yeah? Cool. 36. Ooh. Okay, so Wi-Fi and normal connection. That's interesting, isn't it? And I can't turn that one off. It's definitely gonna... Huh. Okay. Well, the first ones we want out are this guy and... Sorry, this guy. And this guy. So... how can we achieve that? Well, this would go straight to here, which would be this one, right? We don't want that, so nope. This one is these two, so that would go... Yep, we do not want this one yet either. So if we go up like that, go here, which is this in theory, but then it's also going to go around here and get... Yeah, but we want that, so nice. Okay. Next one we want is the sad face one. Oh, no. Okay, so I lost a life, maybe? Is that what that did? Okay, so we want this one. We want the happy face. Okay, we got through it. 37. And we get our attempts back. Okay, I understand. 2 attempts to try and get through. What's going on here? I think we want to try and get these 3 out first. Maybe. Like that's the smiley face one that will get that one. But it's... So... Yep. Nice. What about... Yeah, maybe? Nope. Okay. What about if I do that? Will that get those 2? I think it will. Yeah, okay. Which means I can get this one out. I think that'll... Uh-oh, nope, fail. Okay, so it resets if we don't make it with our 2 attempts. So what worked before? What did work? We went for... Was it that? No, it wasn't. It was that. Then it was not that. No! Oh no! I've lost the track. Was it this one? Like that. It was like that. Cool. And then we want this one out, right? Nice. Okay. We got there. In the end, we got there. See whether we can get to 40. Okay. Oh, jeez. Where do I start? Right? Like, where do I start? These 2 need to go. So that's good. That'll get those 2. Do we want the sad face to go? We do not want the sad face to go, so we'll turn that off. do we want the smiley face to go? We do not want that on. We don't want it to go up there, that's for sure. Do we want the stern face? Not yet. Let's just get what we know we can get. So we get that one out. We don't mind the idea of getting rid of these hooks, but that's going to trigger this, which will not work. Probably this one's what we want next, but we want that one out. But what happens if the smiley face triggers? It's okay, I think. Yep. Alright, then we want this one here. I think that's okay. Yep. So then we can probably go stern face, right? Yep. Which just leaves us... If we pull that one out... Yep, and now we can go sad face, and we're good. 39. Oh, okay. Where are we? Ooh. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm not actually seeing... Where's an unbroken one that can come out first? It's this one, isn't it? Stern face. So stern face here. What else does stern face connect to? It connects... Let's just make sure that's completely turned off. And that one can't trigger anything either. Just to get that out of there. Which then lets us get... Oh no, it doesn't. What does that let us get? Nothing else. Okay. Can't go that one, can't go that one, can't go that one. This one's quite the challenge. Okay. Are there some that could be simultaneous ones? Like if... No, that won't work. No, that one won't work. Interesting. Okay. These ones can't work. Okay. Oh wait. This long one can, can't it? That's an unbroken one. Okay. So if I do that... Yeah, okay. Everyone watching's just like, you idiot. What are you doing? Let's look. So that smiley face one can go. No, that's the sad face. That's not what I want. I want smiley face. What else? Where else is a smiley face? Just that. Cool. All right. I like how they disappear when you've completed them. It helps clear it up. Helps you see the next challenge you've got. It really helps. It's kind of, you feel the progress and you kind of feel the success of getting through it. So we can get rid of this long one here with the stern face by going here. Yep, nice. Okay, and then I think we need to go over here and get those sad faces, I think. Can we? Yep. Okay, success. Number 40. Okay, so I think looking at the time, we might start to wrap this up, but this is Hook by Rainbow Train, single producer. I like how that we've now moved into the 40s. We've now got an extra attempt because it's getting more complicated to complete each section. I really enjoy this. The soundtrack's fantastic. It's just really chill, really calm. The minimalist design is really pleasing and simple to look at. It's just a really soothing game. And if you like things like Sudoku, if you like chess, if you like puzzles, I reckon this will be right up your alley. It's just something quite soothing that gets your brain working in a different way. It won't obviously have a great deal of replayability because once you've solved it, you kind of solved it. But I think the thing that it makes me think the most of is those little, those metal puzzles that you sometimes get as a kid, the little... like the horseshoe puzzle and things like that, where you have to pull apart different little bits of bits of metal that are cleverly entwined, and they're a lot of fun. Once you figure it out, you've kind of figured out the trick. But it feels like that in a digital sense, and I find it really quite satisfying to play. The link will be in the comments below if you're interested. And as always, please like, subscribe. That kind of stuff really does make a difference for me, and it will enable me to keep making this kind of content. If you know of any other puzzlers like this that you'd like me to give a shot, put them in the comments below. I'd love to take a look. As always, have an amazing day, and see you in the next one. Peace.